Greetings. I'm making another video right now. I'll bring the mic closer. Yes, okay, I think I can be heard better now. There's someone talking downstairs, so I hope it doesn't pick up on that. She's back now, so that's good. That's very good. It's only 10 days, or 11 or 9, it's around there. But anyways, I guess during that duration I did develop crying, and I haven't really cried in a long time before then. It's easier for me to cry now. But anyways, what I would like to discuss in this video is... What I would like to discuss in this video is just... I don't know. Well, something recent that did happen to me is something interesting, I suppose. My 3DS that I've had for 10 years. I got water on it by accident. It was on the floor with Tomodachi Life in it, I think, and I knocked over a water bottle on the desk that it was close to on the floor. The water bottle was on the desk, and I knocked it, fell onto the floor. And the 3DS didn't get that wet, but it definitely got inside of the game port, so that no longer works anymore, so it can't read any more games. Hopefully the game itself works, because I really do like that Tomodachi Life save, and I don't want it gone. But yeah, I guess that's unfortunate for me. Quite unfortunate. Anyways, it makes me think about... I know in the past I had GTA 5 for my Xbox 360, but the disc for that it got scratched up or something, I don't exactly know. So later, years go by and I get another disc, and it has all my things saved. And that's really good. I'm like, oh wow. But it led me thinking that long before, in I believe 2017, 2016, I had Minecraft for the Xbox 360 World and all of that. It was wonderful. And one day I was like, oh, I really want Xbox Live. I keep on seeing it being plastered everywhere. And I assumed that if I got Xbox Live, I would be able to access mods and things such as that. So I try and get Xbox Live. I look up on YouTube, and there's this video with these two people in Minecraft, a Minecraft tutorial. One of them had a panda skin, I know that. And they started to... let me think. Yes, they detailed their tutorial and said you had to go to this area on the Xbox and delete something, and I deleted it. And Minecraft just stopped working. Fuck that person. If that video still exists, fuck those two. Those two people, they ruined my Minecraft world. But maybe I could get it back with another disc. So I may do that one day. And going back to my 3DS, I'm going to get tools. I guess, yeah, tools. I'll get that too. Tools and the parts, and I'm going to replace everything that's damaged. But even before the water spilled, it was quite shitty. It wasn't initially shitty, but over time it degraded more and more. Issues with the screen and hinge issues, things such as that. So I'm going to try and keep as much parts as possible, the ones that are intact and well, because I don't want it to be like the ship of Theseus. I want as many parts of the original to remain as possible. I really do want them to remain. But yes, glass screens will be replaced, all of that. Anyways, what I'd like to do is, I've looked through my pictures on it and things like that. Just really interesting seeing something from such an era of my life. Childhood, early childhood. And it's strange, and I guess eerie. There's something eerie about seeing them. Even though it's not really like anything particularly bad occurred during my childhood, I see these images. There's just this small eeriness to them. It's weird. And I don't think anyone else sees them. It's probably only me that would find the eeriness in them, but yeah. Anyways. But once I have that 3DS fully repaired by my own hand, I'm going to keep it, maybe play it sparsely, but one day I'd really like to give it to my child. I just want to keep the thing around for as long as possible, so I'll definitely give it to my child to play with, and if he ever breaks it or she, I'll always repair it with the child, and you can see me repairing it too, and I'll probably develop an interest in things like that. So that's nice. My family never really made me develop any interests. Not only made me, but there was never any drive given for anything, even stuff like sports and all that. I think they did try to get me into Star Wars, but I ended up hating that. And yeah, there was never just any like skill that they wanted me to learn besides math, and they implemented that far too bad for me to see it as a success in any way. But, oh yes, I may be homeschooled next year, and that's very good for me. It's like I'm defeating the system in a way. The system! Yeah, that's fucking retarded. I'm defeating the school system. I'm not gonna stay in there all 12 years, haha! I get the last laugh, I get the final victory. That's sort of what it feels like. A little bit. And I may not even be able to come to my graduation, which I also see as a victory. It's just gone. Because my whole life, it's always been like school, just an interruption in my usual activities. An interruption, a 12-year-long interruption. Actually, I think it's around 14 years. Yeah, 14-year-long interruption. But it's gonna end soon. It's gonna end wonderfully. Because I'm gonna be at home. And away from everyone else. And I'll be able to roam, I guess, the whole nature. And what I really want to do out there is, I guess, go out into the woods. And maybe, like, shoot cans or something, carve into trees and stuff like that. There's going to be a big swing set as well, so I can swing on that too, and just all of those things. Like that's what I want to do. So I could finally actually have some fun being outside, just in the forest. Of course, I think I'd only really go out when it's dark don't trust the sun much. Like today I maybe should have gone out and ridden my bike, but I feel it's too late for that anyways, even though it's only 5:27 p.m. Central Standard Time. It just feels like it's too late. I hope you enjoyed my video, the last one that I posted, the last Chronicle. I guess it was experimentation with a different format, though I do apologize for all of the clicking sounds and things such as that. Though it seemingly did exhibit less mic interference, I just feel a little bad, because listeners will hear my mic just go against my shirt or whatever, and it's not exactly the best. But things are good now, and I guess I'm just waiting to hear from her, because there isn't that much to do, really. I did play Mario Kart on the Nintendo DSi, and I'm decent at it, I guess. It works, it plays its tune. Oh, and also I'm gonna get 2 Lego sets soon, though they're not by the official Lego. Oh no, that's my father, I'm gonna have to buy. Well, unfortunately I got a little interrupted. I didn't really get interrupted, he didn't go into my room or anything, but I didn't want him hearing me. So now I'm gonna go back into my bed. And I've just realized a small issue. Actually, I'm going to remove my earbuds. This will make it maybe easier. The removal of my earbuds has led to me now being just here. Oh wait, no, I'm my head's weird at times. No, I meant, the removal of my earbuds has led to me, no, it has led to the recording just stopping that one, so it was only 30 seconds long. Here, I've gotten in my bed, I've got my head lying on my pillow, and I've got my arm near another pillow that I hug, and I'm just trying to think and let things flow out. Unfortunately, I was able to resume the recording, but I'm going to have to be even quieter now, because he's roaming these halls. I swear he is. Perhaps you even heard his voice. But here it's unlikely I'll be heard if I'm talking this quietly. At least I think so. The walls here are so shit I can hear practically everything, but these people are older. Well, my dad's 38, but most of them are older, so they have less hearing capabilities than someone of my age and someone of my condition. But anyways, I guess I find myself thinking about things, and I wonder if my dad ever hears my calls with my girlfriend. Though it seems kind of unlikely, or if he has, he just won't say anything about it, which makes sense, I suppose. He definitely doesn't say things about things. I can tell about that. Anyways, what I'd like to discuss, I guess, is I just really love my girlfriend right now, and that's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of her. I guess these videos are sort of for her. No, they pretty much are for her. And for me, too, I suppose. Archival. And I feel like Archival is one of the main themes of this video, because I'm always is just trying to archive things now. And it's interesting seeing archives when it was less induced by a desire to archive just existence unfiltered. And you can see it through the photos, you can see it through the videos of the things that I've made in the past, the long since past, which is gone and will stay gone most likely. Well, essentially forever most likely, I guess. Though it can be revisited. Though that is very unlikely. I was seeing her in every dream. I guess forced absence occurred, and that's nice, I guess, to see her once more and speak with her. Now today, I don't know what to think of. No. I'm trying to find specifics. My brain just can't make specifics. That's unfortunate. But I don't know. She's wonderful. That's what I can ascertain. Well, not just ascertain, it's a fact. In my eyes, it's a complete fact. A very true fact. The factiest of facts. And what to do? I have to. I took it a little sad. I started tearing up a bit when I hear of her suicidal desires. In fact, I'm tearing up a little just mentioning that, and I hadn't really had that before with anyone at all. This whole tearing up. So it's really interesting, I suppose. I just really hope she doesn't do that, because then I don't really think I'll have anything at all. The wealth wouldn't matter, anything wouldn't really matter at all. The only thing that would really matter would be nothing. Nothing really. Besides maybe answering some call by fate. If I am obligated, but really there's nothing if she's gone. If she becomes gone. So I'm really glad that I was able to again. Anyways, I'm trying to think more of things. I'd really like to hug her right now and I guess kiss her as well. It's too broad. She's just wonderful. I've never had anything before this. Anything at all. She's the best. She's the absolute best that there's no human to see better than her, I suppose. The sound waves are getting so large. I'm looking at them. I'm just confused as to why they feel the need to become so large right now. It's odd to me, but I think I'm gonna try and gonna say go to sleep. That was what I was thinking, but I don't want to go to sleep at all right now. I'm not even really tired. I guess I'm just sort of in a little bit of a sleep mode due to my current position. It's interesting, I suppose. Well, I'm gonna end this video now. Yeah, so unless there's something more to think of, or something in my notes that I put down. There are some things, I suppose, that I wrote down, and it's that as a kid, I said weird things to my grandmother, and she didn't really do anything about it. She told me one time I was like talking about being remembered, and I said, I believe I mentioned something about it's okay to be remembered even if it's for something bad or something like that, or doing something bad so that you can be remembered. And she said I was thinking like a serial killer and that that's bad. And there's also other instances. Around when I was like 10, I started developing urges, and I'd tell my grandmother in relatively graphic detail about my desire to kill geese, and because they were really annoying me, so I wanted to kill them and gut them with a knife, essentially. And she didn't really care. I guess she assumed they were jokes, but I wasn't really joking. I did try and go out to find one, and I failed. I guess I pussied out and I didn't kill any geese. But it wasn't because, like, an aversion to killing them. It was simply... Oh, she texted me. That's wonderful. It was simply just... I didn't feel like I was a match for them at the time with my frail body, short stature, and lack of equipment. So that's how that went. And later, I tried killing a rat with a knife, and she actually stopped me that time. And I think I started crying or something. And I was sent to therapy, nothing came of it, and I don't even think it was for that. There are all these things looking back on that I guess are so obvious now, but oh well. Yeah. I guess I talk graphically about things. I sort of befriended these two kids next door when I was 11. I think they were like 6 and 5. And I actually mentioned death a lot around them. And I think I unnerved their parents a little. Or, yeah, something like that, because they were being like, oh, it's funny, oh, it's so funny. The kids were saying something that I was repeating that I told them. Of course, I was like, oh, it's so funny to the parents. And I'm like, oh, yeah. I got to my grandmother and I got very lightly scolded, I think, and that was about it. Well, I'm gonna go and, I guess, finish recording now. Goodbye to regular viewers, and if you're listening, I love you.